Belly hook. Deep breath. Take deep breath.
Pickle Wheat is more than just a name. She's a phenomenon who hunts gators, shoots like a pro, and has a smile that could fool a swamp monster. Did you know, though, that she hardly ever achieved fame? Or that her show was once in danger of being canceled? We'll be delving deeply into the emergence of Pickle Wheat and the bizarre world of swamp people. So stay tuned. Swamp people's craziest.
To make up for lost time and money while they can.
Deep breath. Take deep breath.
Talking about Pickle Wheat without swamp people is impossible. So let's explore their lives and how they began. Swamp People is an American reality television series. The series was first broadcast on History on August 22, 2010. The show explores the day-to-day activities of alligator hunters living in the swamps of the Atchafalaya River Basin, who hunt American alligators for a living. After the series premiered in August, they were able to set ratings for History. The show was initially broadcast on Sunday nights at exactly 10 p.m. ET. The show was a success, and they decided to launch Season 2. In Season 2, they maintained the usual schedule, with the show airing from Sunday to Thursday. The season was met with great success and record-breaking viewership for the History Channel. It gladdened their heart, and they decided to start another season. Season 3 came out with a few changes. On Thursday nights, the Swamp People moved the show 1 hour earlier to 9 p.m. However, they corrected this in the 4th season. They moved the time back to 10 p.m. on May 30, 2013. For this reason, Pawn Stars moved their shows to 9 p.m. on Thursdays. For Season 5, Swamp People moved to Monday nights at 9 p.m. And they continued to do this for the beginning of Season 6. Season 6 premiered on February 2, 2015. And it ended on July 13, 2015. After the end of Season 6, a new producer was brought in. Upon the producer's entry, a majority of the cast members were released, and only a few of the original cast members remained. Later, it was announced that Season 7 would be the final season, which met with much pushback from the fan base. Season 7 premiered on February 8, 2016, with the newest episode set to air on May 2, 2016. Later, through Jacob Landry's Facebook page, it was announced that History had ordered an 8th season of the series on April 28, 2016. The season later premiered on February 16, 2017. For the rest of their seasons, the Swamp People returned to airing on Thursday nights, usually at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. With the constant change in timing, how did their viewers react? And did it affect the show's ratings? Let's find out. After the series premiered in August, it garnered a total of 3.1 million viewers, 2.5 million adults between 25 years old to 54 years old. Additionally, they had 2.3 million adults viewing the show. According to records, this drove the History Channel to #1 in cable within the 10 to 11 p.m. time, both in total viewers and adults. Their second season was much better. It drew 3.9 viewers in all, and increased the show's ratings by 26%. Also, this series was the most watched episode ever. Their final episode of Season 2 was welcomed with record-breaking viewers and ratings. Also, the episode drew 5.5 million viewers. It drew 2.8 million adults, scoring the #1 show on cable for the night and the #2 spot in all of television. A thorough analysis revealed that one of the things contributing to the success of the Swamp People has always been the use of great characters. This helped them get the attention of their viewers. And one of those wonderful characters is Pickle Wheat. Pickle Wheat. Cheyenne Nicole Wheat is popularly known as Pickle Wheat. She is a prominent alligator hunter and reality TV personality. There are many interesting facts about Pickle that many people may not know. One of them is Pickle's family background. Born on September 21, 1995, in Poydras, Louisiana, Pickle hails from a family deeply rooted in swamp hunting. This was the tradition of southeastern Louisiana, and Pickle Wheat's family was not excluded. They cherished this tradition and ensured that it was passed on to their children. Pickle grew up in a close-knit family environment with her parents, Eddie and Missy Wheat. The love, bond, and unity that a child should experience were there for her. Also, she enjoyed the companionship of her brother Cody. Her entire family has a strong passion for hunting, fishing, and outdoor life. Her upbringing was filled with the culture and skills of swamp living, which included alligator hunting, duck calling, and many more. These skills were passed down through 4 generations. Her great-grandfather was one of the original alligator hunters in St. Bernard Parish, Louisiana. He taught his children and grandchildren the unique style of shooting and hunting. From infancy, Pickle adopted the swamp lifestyle. A photo was shared on her official Instagram page. In that picture, baby Pickle is seen surrounded by ducks. This picture shows her reality right from childhood. Also, she is proudly held by a family member who appears happy after a successful hunt. This was just an early snapshot of the culture she would one day carry forward. In her caption, Pickle jokingly noted that her first youth hunt was a success.
You was hooked just in the meat right there. Look, just the skin, no bone.
And she has been hooked ever since. Despite being a girl, she was not bothered by the life she found herself in. Unlike other girls, this bold and confident side of her made the viewers love the show more. Pickle was taught the tricks of hunting alligators, turkeys, and ducks by her father and grandfather. For her, they meant the world and were the best teachers she had ever had. This technique, Pickle decided, she would pass down to her children as well. However, the Wheat family legacy is not limited to hunting. They are also vast in crafting essential tools for survival, like trapping gear, hand-carved wooden duck decoys, traditional pirogues, and custom-made duck calls. Pickle easily learned all these skills, and it enabled her to adapt quickly to the wildlife and also preserve Louisiana's cultural heritage. Despite being trained to be a great hunter, her parents ensured she received a formal education. She attended local schools in St. Bernard Parish. Although her professional education has been kept private, it was clear that her extensive knowledge of wildlife didn't inspire people to care. With her hunting experience, Pickle won the hearts and respect of many, with or without all the great degrees. Her role in the show also exposed her to increased fame and popularity. The more people watched her, the more they grew to love her. Pickle's name has always sparked lighthearted comments among her fans and viewers. Even her nickname made many laugh because it sounded so funny. She was named Cheyenne Nicole. However, her father gave her the nickname Pickle because, according to him, when you say Cheyenne Nicole quickly, it sounds a bit like shiny pickle. To make matters worse, Pickle also developed a childhood obsession with eating pickles. She ate pickles to the point that she once got sick from eating too many of them. Her fans often joked that her name, Pickle Wheat, sounds like a quirky snack or a funny food combo. Comments like, "Pickle Wheat sounds like a sandwich gone wild," and "She's the only gator hunter who could double as a deli special," are common in social media banter. Also, many online memes and puns often play on her name by mixing pickle-related puns with her tough, swamp persona. The name endeared her to the people, and whenever they remember that someone with such a funny name happens to be a fearless alligator killer, they laugh all the more. Pickle is also of Isleno descent, an ethnic group with roots tracing back to settlers from the Canary Islands. These people arrived in Louisiana in the 18th century. According to records, the Islenos brought with them a distinctive culture, language, and a deep knowledge of fishing. Additionally, they introduced new techniques for trapping that have been passed down from one generation to the next in the region. It will interest you to know that Pickle Wheat's love life is as exciting as her career. Apart from being a fearless woman, she is also a lover. Her love story. Another big secret you are about to discover is Pickle Wheat's love story before her marriage to Joshua Kippes. She was once romantically involved with Chase Landry, Troy Landry's son. Pickle and Chase are both highly skilled alligator hunters, and they have quite a lot of things in common. For instance, they both come from generations of families that have hunted alligators. Despite Chase's efforts to keep his private life from the public eye, he was unsuccessful in his attempt to hide the connection between him and Pickle. There was a chemistry between them that was hard to miss. Despite the show's focus on the action of alligator hunting, there were moments when the two of them showed hints of romance and love. Their shared passion for adventure, adrenaline, and the thrill of the hunt drew them closer. Their relationship could have blossomed because of Pickle's relationship with Troy. Pickle spent a lot of time with Troy, and together they achieved numerous milestones in Swamp People. At one point, many people thought Troy and Pickle were blood-related. However, they were just two people who had the same interests. During the live stream of Swamp People, one of the things they did was to be natural and show their viewers things exactly as they are. During the hunting season, it was uncommon for viewers to catch a glimpse of Pickle and Chase sharing screen time. Why? Troy and Pickle were always together, and they were too busy during the hunting season. Though this was the case, the two of them never hid their relationship from the audience whenever they had the chance. Dating rumors between them started after Pickle posted several pictures of them together on Facebook. This sparked great interest among many people, and on October 25, 2020, she confirmed their suspicions. Pickle changed her relationship status and wrote, "In a relationship with Chase Landry." This was all the confirmation their fans needed, and this news created quite a buzz for a while. However, rumors suggested that the two of them might be separated not long after that. According to different reports, Chase was once married to Chelsea Kinsey. After a few years, the two of them separated. However, their union gave them a beautiful baby girl, Riley Blake. After their divorce, they decided to co-parent Riley. With Chase's unstable relationships, many people wondered if he could ever keep a relationship. When they gave birth to Riley, Troy was so happy. And in excitement, he made the news public by posting an image of Chase and his daughter, though he kept the mother's identity private. The rumors about Chase and Pickle's breakup began to increase. Once again, Pickle confirmed people's suspicions through her Facebook status. In the early 2022, she changed her status from "in a relationship with Chase Landry" to "single." How hilarious! After this, she deleted all the pictures she took with Chase on Instagram. It was enough message for anyone who cared to listen that it was over between them. Not long after, her entire profile was stolen by a hacker. Their fans yearned to know the reason behind their breakup. However, the lovebirds refused to talk about it. One sure thing was that they had moved on from their past. However, their breakup had not affected Troy and Pickle's partnership. While hunting, they still get into friendly banter and keep their adventurous and joyous chemistry alive. Pickle, with her loving nature, didn't take long to find love again. After her relationship with Chase ended, she met Joshua Kippes, an emergency medical technician. Their relationship and bond got stronger, and not long after, the two lovebirds were at the altar waiting to share their vows. Keep on watching to see the mind-blowing wedding of the two lovebirds. On September 21, 2024, Pickle and Joshua tied the knot. They were married in an outdoor ceremony along the Bell River. It was a sight to behold. The item, surrounded by oak trees draped in Spanish moss, was selected specially for Pickle. According to rumors, the place holds a special meaning for her. At the spot of their wedding, a wooden arch decorated with pink and white drapery marked the ceremony space, facing the river. During the ceremony, rows of white chairs were arranged on the grass for attending guests under clear skies and warm Louisiana sunlight. The location was so dear to Pickle that she stated, "To get married here on the Bell River is just, worth gold to me." Out of love for Pickle, the Swamp People featured her wedding on Swamp People Season 16, Episode 8. It was titled, "Gators, Guns, and a Wedding." At the beginning of the ceremony, she was escorted down the aisle by her father. She wore an ivory ball gown that featured a full tulle skirt and a fitted bodice. The bodice had sequins and pearl embellishments. Her jewelry included a pearl necklace and a matching bracelet. To top it all, her veil, tied with a white satin bow and decorated with small white floral chips, matched her loosely curled hairstyle. As Pickle walked down the aisle, she was nothing short of a beauty. Joshua Kippes, with a happy smile on his face, stood at the altar dressed in a navy blue two-piece suit with a white shirt and dark brown leather boots. Also, he wore a pale rose boutonniere accented with baby's breath. The rose was pinned to his lapel. He was happy when he saw their daughter, Mythory Ray, serve as the flower girl. Mythory wore a cream-colored high-low dress. The dress had puffed sleeves, lace trim, polka dot detailing, and a matching bow in her hair. She was cute in every aspect. Troy, whom they all called Mr. Troy, affectionately officiated the ceremony on that day. As usual, he wore his signature Cajun style. Before they started the wedding, Troy had jokingly mentioned that he needed to go home. He added that he wanted to go and clean up and get the rotten chicken smell off him before changing into nice clothes. Jokingly, he offered $100 to anyone willing to take his place as officiant. Everyone cracked up at his jokes. They all knew how important Pickle was to him. Missing her wedding was impossible. Despite the humor, he expressed deep emotion about the moment, saying, "I look at Pee-wee as the daughter I never had." As he said, he saw her come in her wedding dress, her hair all fixed up. For him, seeing Pickle all dolled up and happy was a rare sight. He was used to the normal rough lady he worked with. But that day, he could no longer hold back his emotions and said she was just as pretty could be. For her wedding, Pickle had written the entire script. Before that day, she had warned Troy sternly not to deviate from it. He said, "She warned me, don't add anything." However, Troy admitted that he was tempted to buy, and he respected her wishes. As they shared their vows, it was a sight to behold, a blend of humor and heartfelt words. Troy opened the ceremony with a light-hearted remark that Pickle made him say, "I have the best and the prettiest deckhand I've ever had." He followed with, "She can be very mean and very stubborn at times, but I love her to death no matter what. I just hope Joshua is prepared for the challenge he has ahead." Everyone laughed at this. When they wanted to share the vows, Troy asked, "Joshua, do you take Pee-wee to be your beautiful little wife, to have and to hold forever?" Joshua replied, "I do." Then he turned to Pickle. "Pee-wee, do you take Joshua to be your husband, to have and to hold forever, through good times and bad?" Pickle answered, "I do," and Troy prompted her to say it louder, which she did. It was a beautiful sight. With eagerness and yearning, the couple wanted to kiss each other. Just before the kiss, Troy stopped them and made a hilarious statement. He said, "Joshua, you may take your tree shaker." This led to lots of cheers and laughter from the crowd. After the ceremony, he wished the couple well, saying, "Congratulations to y'all. I hope it lasts forever." That's the plan, huh? During the ceremony, Pickle and Joshua showed off their new wedding rings. Her ring featured a vintage-style diamond cluster, and Joshua's ring had a simple gold band. After this, they both departed in a small, flat-bottomed boat on the Belle River, still dressed in their wedding attire. They both held drinks and shared smiles as they celebrated with guests nearby. After a while, Pickle reflected on the experience and shared, "I've never felt emotions like that except when I had my daughter. It was beautiful, and I couldn't ask for a better ceremony, a better person to perform the ceremony. And it was everything I hoped for and everything I always dreamed about." Their wedding included family, friends, and elements of local tradition, grounded in the landscape and culture of the Louisiana swamps. For Pickle and Joshua, and all who attended, it was a celebration filled with laughter, love, and memorable moments. The new life. After her marriage gained everyone's attention, Pickle soon shared some good news with them. On March 2, as usual, she made a shocking announcement on her Instagram page. During the announcement, Pickle showed off a picture of her baby bump while taking a walk in the yard. Before her post, many speculations were going on the internet that she may be 34 weeks pregnant. Her post says it all. Despite being pregnant, Pickle continues to work and hunt as usual. On her page, she wrote, "Scammers be like, 34 weeks pregnant, still looking for a good man. When in reality, my husband made me take this picture so the kids would think I was cool once upon a time. You all stay safe out there, and just know that we are happy over here raising dogs and babies." This pregnancy was her second, following the birth of her first daughter, Mythory. A month after she tied the knot with Joshua, the pregnancy was announced. Apart from Mythory, Joshua also has a son from his previous relationship. As time went on, everyone expected Pickle to start seeing the effects of the pregnancy and maybe take a break from her work, but she didn't. On February 25, she shared a clip of herself hunting a turkey, writing, "If you're not out there dipping your toes in the creek, are you even a turkey hunter?" 2 days later, she shared a video of herself enjoying a sandwich while fishing. Pickle's energy and vigor made her fans love her more. After seeing her ability to handle it all, the show's ratings continued to blow up. Additionally, some of her fans took to her Instagram page, leaving wonderful comments to share their well wishes. One of the users wrote, "You are too cute. Best wishes on your new edition. Loved your wedding episode." Another fan wrote, "You rock that pregnant belly, so cute. There is more. Loved the wedding show. Beautiful. This photo is everything about you being you and being happy, living your life." Another added, while she was still smiling and blushing over that, someone dropped a sweet wish for her and wrote, "Sweet baby bump." Her fans were certainly on a mission to make her feel loved and special, and they kept dropping more and more comments. The fan added, "IRL, I was mowing the grass in Arizona in September at 39 weeks. YGG, you're the coolest." Someone else wrote, "You're so cute, beautiful." Lastly, this beautiful post says, "A gorgeous woman just putting out them babies." Pickle not only earned show ratings, she won hearts as well, and this for her was enough. Let's check out other interesting facts about her. Her net worth. Pickle Wheat's net worth will surprise you. Do you want to hear it? Keep on watching. As of 2025, Pickle's net worth is approximately $500,000. How did she build her wealth? From her appearances on Swamp People, she was able to earn a substantial amount of money. Also, with her growing influence on the media space, Pickle was exposed to opportunities for sponsorships and endorsements. These significantly increased her income. Pickle not only advanced her career, but she was also consistent in everything. Her hard work, dedication, skills, and consistency over the years have paid off. According to the reports, Pickle's participation in Swamp People was worth around $10,000 per episode, and in some cases, she was paid as much as $25,000 per episode. Since a season comprises 10 episodes, this means Pickle was able to earn as much as $30,000 per month on average. Due to her hunting skills and on-screen appearances, she has been able to strengthen her position as a cast member. Pickle, known for its strong social media presence, was able to generate revenue from this. She has launched an official merchandise line through her website. The collection includes t-shirts, hats, and autographed memorabilia. In addition to this, Pickle often connects with some of her fans through personalized video messages. These videos, of course, come with a price. For one personalized video, Pickle charged $70. Gradually, she continued to build her brand presence, and this contributed to her overall earnings. Also, another interesting fact about Pickle Wheat is that the Wheat family has a family business. Surprised as well? Well, they do. And it's called Wheat's Game Calls. Though it is a small, family-run enterprise deeply rooted in Louisiana's rich hunting and cultural traditions, the business is still treasured by them. For the Wheat's Game Calls are a family legacy. The business is located in St. Bernard Parish, Louisiana. They specialized in crafting custom calls for ducks, turkeys, geese, crows, predators, and deer. All these are important tools for hunters in the swampy bayou environment. This was one of the ways they made their money. The company is operated by Pickle's parents, Eddie and Missy Wheat. Also, Pickle and her brother are actively involved in the company. They support their parents in any way they can. Pickle's physical height and appearance are also fascinating. She is approximately 5 feet 3 inches tall. Pickle does not have the usual ladylike body structure. She has a toned and athletic build. She was able to build her muscles because of the activities she engaged in. Hunting, fishing, and outdoor work greatly benefited her. Her complexion is fair to light. Many times, Pickle often appears sun-kissed due to the excessive time she spends outdoors. Though she has an athletic body, her face reveals her feminine side. She has soft and expressive features, and she is often seen smiling and happy. This adds to her glow and beauty. Also, Pickle has long, brown, and naturally wavy hair. It is commonly styled in a braid or a bun, especially during field activities. Also, her eyes are brown, and most of the time, when she appears without makeup, it allows everyone to see her natural beauty. Pickle has tattoos, including a feather tattoo on her right arm. Her clothing style is typically practical and suited for the outdoors. She is frequently photographed wearing camouflage jackets, jeans, t-shirts, hoodies, and work boots. Ball caps are also a common part of her attire. Pregnancy changes women, right? For Pickle, her pregnancy did not change her in the slightest. When she posed for her maternity pictures, she did it in both formal and casual settings. In one image, she wore jeans and a white top that accentuated her baby bump. In another picture, she was seen dressed in a flowing white gown while reclining against a tree by the water. Life looks beautiful and perfect for Pickle. However, don't be surprised that this gator killer has had her fair share of challenges. Some of these incidents occurred during her career. For instance, during the second and third episodes of the season, Pickle found herself on the hunts that demanded her fast adaptability. She had to solve problems under pressure. In Cajun Queen, she and Troy set out to track a legendary monster gator named Freight Train, a notorious heavyweight in the bayou. During the chase, they had to navigate through dense cover and enter unfamiliar territory. This pushed their endurance and perseverance skills. Also, their efforts were not in vain, and they successfully won the freight train that day. These moments were tough ones for Pickle. Although it may look fun and exciting on camera, it was filled with a lot of stress. Along the way, Pickle learned the value of teamwork. Many shared that Pickle has proven over time that she can stay calm under pressure and hold her own in pursuit of massive targets. In Battle of the Baits, Pickle faced another challenge. When a beaver dam unexpectedly blocked their route while they were hunting, the hunt got tougher. However, she helped them reroute their boat and reset their line. This helped maintain the momentum. Her ability to craft tactics and strategies earned her respect and more responsibilities in the episodes that followed. Another challenge Pickle faced was hunting in unfavorable weather conditions. In one of the hottest periods of the season, Pickle did not fret like everyone else and stayed composed. Her stamina and ability to maintain focus during long, grueling days increased her value as a reliable deckhand. How do you feel about Pickle Wheat's way of life? Which of her secrets most intrigues you? Do you believe that Pickle Wheat is as thrilling as many people have said? Post your opinions in the comments section. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you liked this video. Watch the other videos on your screen before you leave.